Hello, anybody. I'm alpacapatrol, and this is Binding of Isaac Wrath of the Lamb. Today, I'm going to jump in here and, I don't know, play. You know what? Let's do it. Let's play as Samson. I haven't done it in a while. We get Curse of the Labyrinth, and it's on the basement. You know, maybe this is the way to do it. Oh, well. We got a pretty difficult room as the first room, which is pretty unfortunate, but, you know, it's the way of things, I guess. But yeah, I don't like Samson. I'm going to start this video, of course, by prefacing, make sure to check the channel every day. I do 2 uploads a day, and at least 1 Isaac a day, every day. So if you don't see me in the sub box, if you have me subbed, that's usually YouTube's fault, and not my own fault. So yeah, I would say make sure you check the channel every day, just to make sure you're seeing the videos if you're looking for them. Anyway, we shall move on as that. I need to like shorten that disclaimer. I was about to say dislengthen that disclaimer. I have a feeling that I've been recording videos for too long today. Of course, I'm in Florida right now, so like currently I'm not actually in Florida right now. Real life me is in Florida right now, but however, I'm sitting here in this chair having recorded for about 9 hours. So yeah, that's probably what's happening with my brain. The next video is gonna be, I'm sure, ridiculous. Okay, buddy old pal of mine. Let's go ahead and kill these ball sacks. These sacks of balls. These sacks made entirely of balls. Alright. We need a key, so you know what? We're gonna go ahead and use a bomb to get that chest. I just ran around the chest because, I don't know, I felt like it. Deal with it! We are gonna shoot all the poops, though, just so that we can make sure we find 1 key. I think there are keys in poops sometimes. That may be only keys in fires. I could be totally wrong. We have a bomb, so we are definitely going to use it to open up that blue rock. If it stays there. Totally stayed there. Let's use this. Balls of steel. Tears up. You know, that works. That works, too. I'm cool with that. However, I really need 2 keys. Otherwise, if I don't get any treasure, then life is going to be miserable. I need 2 of them, too. I don't need just 1. I need 2 keys. Please, Samson, do me a favor, buddy. Get me a key. Please. Make my life a little bit easier. Because right now, it's being pretty difficult. Luckily, we're going to have 2 drops on this room, which is good. However, 1 single shot from that guy and I'm dead, so I have to be as cautious as possible. And neither of those drops were a single key. I wanted at least 1 of them to be a key so that I could, you know, potentially get another key next time. Oh, fuck. We're almost dead. There are hearts lying around, so as long as I don't die, I'm going to survive. Which is pretty obvious statement, I suppose. But you know what? I am the master of the obvious. I am the lord of the obvious. Okay, bombs are cool too, I guess, but keys again. Alright, yeah, we're gonna play 5 cents because he can give me keys. No, not hearts, keys, keys, please. Please, a key. Are you fucking kidding me? You are joking. Alright. Samson was moonwalking there for a moment. This is a shitty room. I don't like these guys. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm gonna let that be known. I don't like fighting these guys. I know they're easy, but I don't know. I don't find them that easy. My brain is hard. It's hard to comprehend. You're like, we're really not gonna get a single fucking key. That's really gonna be a thing that happens. That would be really lame. Be really lame. Come on. Okay, 1 key. That's good. We're gonna keep exploring though, because otherwise I'd have to backtrack and that'd be really annoying. There's a blue rock, which I will happily open. Like so. Like so. May waste the bomb here. We're gonna have to use 2 bombs anyway. It seems like there was a way if I had placed it closer to the middle that we could have got everything. That's fine, whatever. Well, god damn it. I really would like another key. Really badly. Desperately, desperately in need of a key right now. Please. Please, game, please. Health up. Oh, you know what? That works too. Okay. So we're not going to get one of the treasure rooms, and we got a health up. So, you know, I guess that's okay. I'm going to do... This is the last chance. Last resort. Got Eve's Birdfoot. I mean, okay. Sure. The question is, which treasure room will we enter? Find out next time on Alpacapatrol, please. The Riding of Isaac, Wrath of the Lamb. I'm just kidding. I am not going to do that. That would be pretty funny, though. If I showed, like, next time on Binding of Isaac. Oh, okay. I'm glad we chose correctly, because that is Super Meat Boy Super Fan. That's going to lower our speed, but it's going to increase all of our stats otherwise, including our health, which is pretty awesome. I don't know why I yelled that, though, to be honest. It's mostly because I'm loopy from sleep deprivation. Probably. I mean, I obviously can't be sure. I'm no doctor, but it's likely the case, which is a bummer. Let's keep moving here. Oh, right, we have to fight 2 bosses. Well, it's 2 drops. That's how I'll look at it. It doesn't feel like we have to fight 2 bosses since we only got 1 treasure room, but whatever. We can deal with this. We got a damage up anyway, so, you know, it works. Oops. Definitely don't want to make that mistake of going up there when we don't need to, because I've made that mistake many a time. We have a lot of health right now, which is good. We're doing extra damage every time we kill a section of Larai Junor. Okay, right, I didn't even see that poop. Got another health up, which is great. We have 5 cents, which we could have used to play Judgment, but, you know, I was thinking about my keys here. Alright, and we're going to get a good spacebar item, at least for a little while. Oh, shit. Well, there goes the blue heart. That's fine. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, come on! I hate that. I hate how you can move them off their path. That's, like, so irritating. Because it takes... Like, I guess it adds to the randomness, but, like, it also just takes away from, my ability to, you know, dodge properly. Unnecessarily, which is not what I like. Okay. This is... I don't know why the Headless Horseman only shows up on the basement, because... It's a really hard fight. Like, especially on the basement. Especially when you only have 1 treasure room item, you know? And, like, we're simulating that where I only have 1 treasure room item since I don't have the ability to get anything else. But, you know, whatever. What can you do, I suppose? That's just the way this game is. Oh, God. Okay. I guess it's just because it's so rare that it doesn't really matter that much. Oh, and actually, now we are just a floating head, which is pretty interesting. I want a full heart. Neither of those are full hearts. Whatever. Oh, but actually, because we can fly, we can get some coins and some other things. Actually, we could also get... oh, alright. Well, whatever. We'd also go into the room of the sacrifice. And I don't know what we'd get in there, but, you know, maybe something good. Oh, there's a secret room. Troll bomb. Cool. Blue heart. Cool. We don't have any bombs, so we're going to have to lose our blue heart. Hey, we got a 1-up. That works. I'm cool with that. No bombs. We're going to lose our blue heart, which is unfortunate, but, you know, it happens, I guess. And we have 0 bombs and 0 keys. By the end of that floor, we have 0 bombs and 0 keys, and we are still missing out on a treasure room. That's how unlucky drop-wise we have gotten. But whatever. It happens, I suppose. Especially happens pretty often with Samson. But it happens. So we'll just go on, go to the next floor. There's nothing else we can do here. There's no slot machines to play. There's no anything to do. Okay, sadly we took damage there, which is unfortunate. But it's fine. We can deal with damage taking. It's weird. Some of these guys take only 1 shot. No, I guess they all take 2 shots. Dude, that guy seemed like he took 2 shots. Whatever. I mean, 1 shot. Whatever. We're going to waste a half a heart as well, which, you know, is a waste, but what can a man do besides do what he's got to do to survive? It's hard out here for a pimp. Just trying to get some money for the rent. With something cash money spent. That reference is probably actually too old for anybody. That is the Mafia of 3 6s. The Satanists, as they are known. Fine, might as well go fight this boss. Peep. We hit him, which is good, I guess. Peep is shitty. I don't like fighting Peep. Not one bit. Not as badly do I dislike fighting Peep as I dislike fighting the bloat, however. So, you know, there's that. Okay, great. Yeah, no, that's cool. Piece of crap. Whatever. We're totally fine. We shall continue murdering Peep here. And, you know what's really intriguing to me, actually, just that I've thought about, is that, my VHS tapes, which again might be a reference too old for people, but VHS tapes were a thing that people had. But anyway, oh shit. My VHS tapes probably don't work anymore. Of course, I haven't tested it because no one has a working fucking VCR. It's 2012. But if I did have a working VCR, my VHS tapes probably wouldn't work. However, my Pokemon cartridge is totally fine. Like, that's more than cool. Like, and I feel like that's a lot harder to keep that information, isn't it? Because that's like save data and like, I don't know, complex shit, man. I'm just saying. It's interesting. It's an interesting time we live in. Actually, that we lived in. Or it just kind of goes to show you how shitty the VHS or the movie industry is. They make such low quality products. But anyway, we'll move on here and try to kill things. One more thing to do. Wonderful. Oh god. I don't like these guys. I don't like him. You see why I don't like him? I'm not a fan, man. We need a key again, and if we're just not gonna get a key, I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. But it's fine. We'll just go ahead and murder this maggot. We're gonna murder my goat, guys. We're gonna murder the hell out of my goat. Oh shit! All right, we're good. Oh, by the way, in case people want to know, that game that I was gifted in the last episode was Killing Floor. It's pretty cool. I actually wanted to play that game. Yeah, we didn't get a fucking key. You gotta be kidding me, right? Like, we don't get a key in 2 goddamn floors? Alright, well, we're just gonna go fight this boss and see what's going on. We don't have enough health to go to the horde room either. We fought the boss. We killed the boss. I mean, I guess I'll look for the secret room. Could it be here? Alright. 3 cents. Cool. We have enough money to go to the shop, but we don't have 1 fucking key, so whatever. I guess we'll just go down to the next floor. That's pretty shitty, to be honest with you. But it happens, I guess. In all things considered, we don't have, like, we're not, like, particularly poor off because of it, but still, I mean, it's kind of infuriating to not get enough keys to go to treasure rooms. It's that variable ratio reward system, man. It's like I want to gamble, and you're telling me that I can no longer gamble. Alright, locked controls. That's cool. That's where I wanted to go, down there. I hate this room. Simply because these guys can jump out, and they're about to. Yep, there he goes. Just has to phase through that wall. Okay, one down, only one left. Goddamn greedheads. Wow, we got one key. Look at that. Hooray. It's like a forgotten age has returned. We have returned to the days of actually getting items in the Binding of Isaac. Huzzah! Huzzah, my friends! Blue Baby Soul. That's probably better. I mean, it's not, because, like, you know, Blue Baby Soul is going to constantly fire, but what Blue Baby Soul is, it kind of, like, tracks around the room. It, like, bounces from corner to corner. And then it fires. It does have homing shots, but, I mean, you know. I'd prefer not having it. Okay, Troll Bomb. Great. Lots of bombs, which is great. More of these pieces of shit. Which is awesome, because I'm sure they're going to go ahead and jump on out of here. We'll let Dead Bird deal with that guy. Or See-Through Bird, really. I guess we'll go explore more so that we can get to a treasure room that we can potentially, you know, get some treasures from. We go to the shop, too, which, you know, is maybe not a bad idea, because then we can buy a key. Potentially. But I think I want to go to the treasure room more than anything else. We also haven't got any hearts. Like, I don't think I've taken damage on this floor so far. But we haven't got a heart either. I hate Samson. Samson sucks. I think he has a lower luck rating than other characters. I really do think that. Because, like, I never, ever, ever, like, so more often than any other character do I not get any keys on a run. Like, I feel like that should be a statistic that that I could work out after a long and arduous day of looking through all my videos and seeing every time that I played Samson. And seeing what's going on there. Because, God damn it. Because, you know, it's, wow, we got some keys. Nice. So we could go to the shop now, which is great. Counterfeit penny. I mean, I'll take the bird foot over the counterfeit penny. There's the library. Interesting. God damn it. I just want to go up. Give me the bird foot. Just kill the fucking spider. Okay. Alright, I didn't want to go do that, but whatever. Pretty fly. That's pretty good. Hey. The thing is, I really like flying. I mean, the Book of Revelations is a great item, obviously. But I also am a fan of flying, and I think it's like the only thing that's keeping me alive right now. D20. Okay. Huh. Oh, let's see. Let's reroll that. Okay, a single fucking coin. Great! A single coin for us. You know, we're so slow without... We're gonna keep the pony. I know that's like blasphemy, but we're gonna keep the pony over the Book of Revelations. Just because, like, while it would be nice to be able... No? Okay, there you go. While it would be nice to be able to get blue hearts, it also would be kind of shitty to not be able to fly. Oh, okay, great greed. Alright, he's going to hit us immediately, which is fantastic. Alright, hit us again, which is also equivalently fantastic. Oh, man. Ah, fuck. Well, I can't anymore. I was going to say, I should leave my coins on the floor, so that I could re-roll them with the D20. However, I also already used the D20, so can't do that. Alright, back to 0 keys. I would have 1 key, but sadly I accidentally opened up the library, which is unfortunate. But anyway, we'll go fight this boss, whoever this may be. It's the Husk. That's cool. I'll fight the Husk. Cool with the Husk. Husk is pretty easy. It's kind of like a Duke of Flies. A little bit more difficult, of course, but, you know, basically a Duke of Flies. so we can deal with that. Okay, he's firing his shotgun blast, which is asshole-ish of him. Cool, and we got the box, which had a bunch of stuff in it. Hopefully good stuff. In the form of this pill. Speed down. Well, that's great. Burnt penny. Again, I probably... Well, we're going to take this because I think it'll like, give us a health, like an extra health. We would take the burnt penny if we wanted extra bombs, but we don't. So let's just go down to the next floor. We have a key, right, because of the box, which is nice. And we got the Book of Sin, which is pretty useless. Let's see what this is. The Emperor takes us to the boss. Well, that's nice. This is one of those runs where, like, I mean, I don't want to call it early and say that we're not going to win, but I don't know if we have the upgrades to win properly, really, to be honest with you. You know, oh god. To be honest with you, I don't even remember what happened in the last video. Something happened, though. That's for sure. If there's one thing that you can bet on, is that a thing happened in the last video. In fact, a couple of things happened. A number of events, I'm sure, occurred. There was me talking. There was me fighting enemies. There was me taking damage from enemies, undoubtedly. I'm sure. I don't think I had the run where I took no damage. I'd like to see a speed run of Isaac where... right, range down. Okay. Great. This is a great room. That's, of course, a bit of sarcasm for you. Hopefully you liked it. All right. That's pretty funny. Yeah, great. Funny jokes, guys. Just shoot your heads all the way across the fucking room so that I can't goddamn do anything about it. But whatever. We'll go ahead and keep the murder town going. Fantastic. Let's go in the shop because we have the money. Let's get the battery because I guess, you know, why not? We have the money. And let's get the key because, you know, that seems to be a rarity for us. And keep moving on here. Okay, we got some Brizans, Brizarinos, Brainarizos, Brainenstouts. Oh, damn it. There's pretty much no reason for me to explore. So we'll go ahead and fight war. Okay, we're gonna get a cube of meat. It's not that good. Pretty bad, actually. I mean, I don't know what else we could have got. Maybe the pentagram would have been nice. But whatever. We're going to keep shooting here. Cube of meat or a pretty fly actually saved my life, so maybe I'm lying about... Actually, no, cube of meat's going to be pretty good because we're going to have a second thing orbiting us, which means we'll have a lot more defense. So that's good, at least. Itch on my nose. I always seem to have itches on my nose during boss fights. Oh, good. Okay. As soon as I decide to scratch the itch. As soon as I decide to scratch the itch. God, don't do this. Okay, we're good. Kinda. We're not doing all that much damage. Despite having the Bloody Lust, which is a funny joke. And also, the Super Meat Boy Superfan has not really led to us having lots of damage, which is a shame. I think it's partly to do by the fact that Samson doesn't start with a very high fire rate. So that might be part of it. But anyway, let's go on. Use our key to go in here. We have Monstro's Tooth, which we're not going to pick up. Because, I mean, it's not bad. It's just not good. It's actually, it's not bad. It's not that it's not good. It's just not better. You know? I think it would be a downgrade from what we have. Okay, great. So I moved him in such a way that he's going to hurt me. I guess the battery was in action there for a moment, which is nice. Judas's tongue. One heart trades at Devil Rooms. Oh, man. We're going to get the fuck out of here. Like, as soon as possible. Drop a bomb. Because I'm gonna take damage if I stay in. Yeah, no, fuck it. I don't care. I'm gonna take damage if I stay in there. I don't feel like staying in there. We have a fortune teller. That's good. But we have a blood bank, which, you know, it's cool, I guess. Another bomb, also cool, I guess. That's a shitty room, but we can fly. Makes it a little bit easier. Certainly. Like, not super easy, but it still makes it easier. Our ability to fly, which is nice. Our battery did good work there. I almost completely missed out on those dudes. When it comes down to, like, the last, like, 2 or 3, I always get so, like, confused. Okay, a troll bomb, that's great. These double vaginas of doom. They're never that fun. Alright. Vaginas all around. Ah, I didn't see that guy. God damn it. That was stupid. That was stupid of me. I ain't gonna lie. Oh. That's a double vagina of doom. Definitely don't want the double vaginas of dooms. They're definitely pretty bad vaginas. You know, there was a thing on Reddit recently that I saw where a girl talked about having 2 vaginas. I forget what it was called. It was like diphilic something or other. Why did I go back in here? I am an idiot. Oh, I'm so stupid. The stupidest idiot in the world. Alright, let's go back out of here. Hey, let's go in that room to the left, guys. I wonder what's in there. Yeah. So anyway, she had some kind of like thing. Anyway, basically she had 2 vaginas that were right next to each other, like to the left and right. Which is pretty interesting. Apparently, you know, she could actually get pregnant twice at the same time, because she had double uteruses, which is pretty interesting. I didn't know that could happen, but I suppose it makes sense. I mean, you could have an extra like arm and stuff, so why not have 2 vaginas? I'm sure there are people born with 2 penises also, which also is just pretty interesting. Now, I wonder... Now, I may go to hell for this, but I was already... If there's a hell, I was already going there. Yeah, what would happen if a person with 2 penises and a person with 2 vaginas... By the way, side note, I used to date a girl whose last name was Vagina. Technically, it was pronounced Bagina, I believe, but it was Vagina. I mean, her name was Vagina. Oh god. Yeah, well, that sucks. We have low health. We also don't have any hearts. I guess we're gonna spend our money at the fortune teller or something, and see what's going on in there. Fortune teller. What's this one? Blood bank, right, okay. You know, there's a barrier for entry at the other one, so we're going to spend all our money here and hopefully get some blue hearts. Nope. Well, fuck it. Rusted key. That sucks. We're going to go in there and try to get some hearts. Hopefully it works out. Hey, look, hearts. I bet you we're not going to get them. Hey, we got them. See, all you gotta do is like shit talk the game, and then it'll do it just for the sake of like doing it. Oh, I thought I was gonna trick it that time, and we're out of money. We could just blow up this dude, which I will do. Oftentimes they contain hearts. I almost used it for a second there. Nope, no hearts for us. It's unfortunate. Oh, I guess we could play the other dudes. Hey, hearts again. Wow, we're getting really lucky on that. Damn it. Except we're not getting it. We are getting lucky with it, like, showing up, but... Hey, we got another heart. We're gonna spend our last coin here. Okay, we're gonna spend our last coin here, is what I said. Alright. We'll move on. We're no longer in a dire situation. We have 0 coins, which kind of sucks, but, you know. We're alive, and that's more important, I think. Which, you know, a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people would rather... I think it was the Dalai Lama who recently said... Not recently, but he did mention that humans are the strangest creatures. They sacrifice their body so that they could get some money. And then later on in life, they spend all their money to save their body. It just doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't make any logical sense at all. Here's a tip for life. If you're not going to be doing something that you want to do, like, as a profession, then don't fucking do it. That's one tip that I can give you as a person. You know, there's so many avenues for opportunity in this world today, especially if you are in the civilized world. And we are in the civilized world. If you are watching a YouTube video, then you're in the civilized world. Doesn't matter where you are. I mean, we're at a good advantage also. I'm at a good advantage, at least being from America, especially being from New York. But, I mean, you know, there are so many avenues for opportunity. And there's so much ability for you to do what you want to do. I mean, if this whole YouTube thing works out for me, which hopefully it does, and you guys seem to like it, so I'm pretty happy about that. But, anyway, if all that kind of works out, then I will have created my own profession. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. There's so many avenues of opportunity in this world today. Don't do something that you don't want to do, or don't do something because it's secure. Don't go into, you know, law or something just because you think that, you know, it's a good way to make money. If you don't like law, don't go into law. If you love law, then go into law. That's the best advice I could give to anybody, is do what you love to do. That's it. Because otherwise you're not going to have a fun time doing anything. And that's no fun, man. That's not a good time. That's a waste of a life. I mean, imagine wasting away your life, the only life that you have. I mean, whether or not you believe in you know, a higher power or whatever, or you know, heaven, what have you. We all can contend that the life that we have on Earth is the only one that we are sure of, and it's the only one that we have. So if you spend your time... Oh, good, he killed the face spider. If you spend your time doing something that isn't what you want to do, then why are you wasting away the one thing that you have? Time to live is the only resource that matters. The only one. The only one. Above all things, above money, money doesn't matter compared to how much time you have left on Earth. Compared to how much time you have on Earth. Alright, what's this? The magician. Let's flip a coin. Oh, God. What? Oh, God. It was tails. We're going to Shield, so we get to keep Bird's Foot. So we will. But yeah. I'm just saying. It would be a waste of time to do anything else. Because if you're not enjoying your life, then what the hell are you doing it for? You all should commit suicide. I'm just kidding. You should commit suicide. But you know what I'm saying? You get what I mean? You get my meaning, guys? It just seems wasteful to me. I see so many people, I mean, especially walking down the streets of New York, I see so many people who are doing something. They hate going to work. They hate doing these things. I mean, look, those are always going to exist. People are always going to do that for the sake of money or something. But like, if your only concern is security, then I don't see the point. I just don't. I don't see the necessity. It doesn't make any sense to me. If you're going to be miserable, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Money's great. Money can buy you a lot of things. But if you're miserable anyway, then what the fuck is the point of having money? No? Like, I don't know. My voice is going. I can feel it going, by the way, because I've been talking for hours. And also, my sentiments are a bit disjointed as well. My throat hurts, actually. Anyway. Yeah. So, I don't know. That's as much cogent thought as I could get out of my brain just then. One thing I can tell you is if you're still in school, suck that shit up. I know you're not learning anything in high school. I know it's all bullshit. And it's just to teach you obedience and not teach you anything of importance. But suck it up, get good grades, and go to school for free. Because you don't want to be in debt. It's a new form of indentured servitude. That's no fun. Actually, I was recently watching QI. I don't know if you guys know QI. It's this British TV show hosted by Stephen Fry, and it has what's his face in it. I forget his name, but anyway, it's a really good. It's a really good TV show, and if you ever get a chance, definitely watch QI. I think it's on Netflix. I could be wrong, but you kids these days, you know how to get your TV shows. Anyway, I'm just kidding. No one heard me say that. Anyway, yeah, the thing is, yeah, QI is great. What they were talking about, and I actually recently linked this on Twitter, the video for QI anyway. And by recently, I mean a few days ago, and I'm getting a phone call. I don't know what that is. I don't know where my phone is. Oh, looks like it's done. Okay, that's good. I think, Dennis, did you put that out? Thank you. He put out the phone. It was on fire. Yeah, yeah. It was a fire phone. It was well, that's what happens when my phone rings, is it just catches fire, which is bad, which is generally why I don't keep it in my pocket, because, you know, nobody needs your pants being on fire. Anyway, what they were talking about in this one QI episode is that, did you know that 1% of the American population, 1 in every 100,000 Americans, is in prison? I think 5% of the world is in prison, and 25% of the prisoners in the world are American. Now, prisoners also make 100% of military helmets. They make 100% of tags. They make like 80% of Kevlar armor. They make all these kinds of things, license plates, nonetheless, and they get paid 25 cents to do so. 25 cents an hour, not 25 cents through the entire time. And also, you know, so, oh, well, that was a secret room. Whatever, we could go back. They give it 25 cents an hour to do so. So whatever you may consider, or of whatever mind you are of, to me, that sounds like a new form of slavery, doesn't it? Especially when they're in prisons at such a high rate. That seems like the system is broken, doesn't it? It doesn't seem like, I don't think 1% of American citizens, 2.3 million people in America, are criminals. I don't think that's the case. I think that's not true. I do, however, think that that's an easy way of cheap labor, it's a messed up situation, really, to be honest. We'll use a bomb here. Oops, daisy. There we go. Yeah. I don't know. It's a pretty dark situation. And somebody actually, Kontla, mentioned on Twitter to me that his father was in a U.S. prison for 2 years until he was afforded a trial. 2 years before he got a fucking trial. And then when he got a trial, they found out he was innocent. And then he was deported after 2 months. So good job, America. This is the kind of thing that needs to be talked about by the political parties, and they're not. I mean, this kind of new form of slavery is a very dark thing. It's very evil. I mean, and especially considering how I feel about student loans is this. You go into school, right? You want to go to school, you want to get a good job. You have to have a college degree these days. Now, what does that mean? Because of all the privatized schooling and because the large influx of people having to go to school because of the desire or the need for skilled workers, oh God, may die here. Sorry, because of that, people are in debt. People start out in debt, which is part of the reason why I say suck it up and just do your work. People are in debt up to their eyeballs before they start life. They're in debt. They're in credit card debt. They're in, okay, I guess we can't do that. That's fine. They're in credit card debt. They're in student loan debt. People start out, I mean, my cousin, I think, is still paying off his student loans, and he's in his early 40s. Okay, I mean, granted, he's a lawyer. He's also a PhD in philosophy. So, I mean, he got his money's worth, but is it worth, I mean, 20 years of his life paying off his debt? I don't know. That sounds terrible to me. But what that means, by the way, is that because you're indebted, you are basically an indentured servant. It's not slavery, but it is indentured servitude. It ensures the fact that I have to work, right? Otherwise, I'm going to be... Oh, come on. Oh, we have a 1-up. I forgot about that. It ensures the fact that I have to work, right? Right? At least it does that. In order to pay my debts. And if I don't pay my debts, then you're going to take away everything that I have. That's not a good way. For one, look. Short term, this is going to make a lot of people a lot of money. And that's great. However, long term, when you have people of this generation, 20 and up, becoming 40 years old, and they don't have any money to invest in anything. They don't have any money to buy cars. They don't have money to buy houses. And not only do they not have money, but they don't have the credit to do so because they've been paying off their fucking debts their whole life. And a lot of times, I'm sure they wouldn't have been able to pay it off. So you're going to have a huge influx of people when they get around, like, 40 years old, 50 years old, of people who can't pay for anything. You know what kind of debt crisis that's going to solve? I mean, that's going to cause? What kind of financial crisis when no one's investing their money? I mean, the only thing you could do at that point is save, right? I mean, you haven't been spending on anything your entire life. You've been spending on your debt. So, I don't know. Short term, it's going to make a lot of people a lot of money. Long term, it's going to be really broken. Is that a fair assessment, Dennis, by the way?
Yeah, no, it is. I was just agreeing with you in my mind.
Ah, okay, good. He just said he was just agreeing with me in his mind. I always like to, whenever I consider something business-wise, I always like to consult Dennis because he knows a lot more about it than I do. And as far as I can tell, just logically, that makes sense. That this is going to be a big fucking issue way down the line because, I mean, you already see it right now. I think it's 1 in 4 kids now after college are living at home with their parents. 1 in 3 are defaulting apparently on their loans.
Behind on payments. Officially behind on payments.
Okay.
Now, that's what, like 5 years later?
Yeah, I'm behind on payments. Yeah, no, 1 in 3 are behind on payments. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You know what that leads to? Shitty credit. And you know what that means? No credit to get a house, no credit to get a car. And if nobody's buying a car or nobody's buying a house, then what the fuck are we going to do? Well, the only thing you can do is outsource jobs over to China so that we have the ability to pay for things and keep borrowing money. It's going to be a long cycle of borrowing money because, look, the people in America aren't going to be able to invest. The middle class is not going to be able to invest. And as much as whatever Republican sentiment is or trickle-down economics is talking about, when you don't have the middle class investing, then, look, we are a free market system, right? Like, we are a system based on people buying things, consumers consuming, right? When you don't have consumers anymore, then the free market is shot to hell. Yeah, sure, you have short-term gains, but the thing is, you're going to kill yourself in the long term. These businesses don't understand that, or, I mean, just these schools or something, or just the politicians don't understand that this is a big issue that needs to be fucking solved. Like, desperately needs. How did we not take damage there? We were sitting that laser. This is like a desperate issue that really needs to be solved. Otherwise, the long-term future of America is going to be doomed. And this isn't an issue that's that people are facing overseas. Schooling is cheap there. Schooling is cheap in most countries in the world. It's, in fact, free in most countries in the world. All right, we took damage. That's why I don't like the pony, by the way. And, you know, because of that, it really, one, is just going to put America behind, which is fine for a lot of people who listen to this because a lot of you guys are not from America. So you guys are going to be cool with it, I'm sure. But, I don't know. It's just, it's the policies of making money short term. It's like shorting a stock, right, Dennis? Like, just the idea, the concept of shorting a stock is you bet on it short term so that you could buy it cheap and sell it for a little bit more, right? That's the basic concept?
You're selling it like debt, basically.
You're selling it like debt, okay.
So you're betting on it to fall.
You're betting on it to fall, basically. You're betting on it to okay, so that makes sense. So basically, yeah, that's essentially.
Speaking to your student loan thing,
yeah.
I think it's important to know that you can't default on student loans either. So you can't declare bankruptcy. Those loans stay for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You can pull it out of Social Security if it comes to it.
In case you guys didn't hear it, what he said, you can't default on student loans, which means you can't declare bankruptcy. Generally speaking, when you have a debt, whether that be credit card debt or mortgage loan debt or whatever, any kind of loan, really, when you have that kind of debt, you can default on it. You can declare bankruptcy. What that means is you don't have to you don't have to pay that loan anymore. We might die in this room. You don't have to pay that loan anymore. You are free of your thing. Basically what it does, though, is it completely destroys your credit. So if you want to buy a house in the next 10, 20 years, you're not going to be able to do so, but you don't have to pay the debt anymore. However, student loans do not fall under that category. You cannot default on a student loan, meaning that if it comes down to it long term, when people have to default on their student loans, which I'm sure a large portion of people are going to eventually, especially considering how the jobs market is and how you can't get work unless you have experience, and you can't get experience unless you have a job. Wow, that's fucked up how that guy moved. He followed me. He just followed me. There's nothing I could do. But yeah, because of that, I mean, you're going to have people trying to default on their loans, and that's going to take away from Social Security, which means you're going to have a lot of old people beyond even when we have the initial debt crisis from everybody not being able to pay their loans and not being able to buy anything. Then you're going to have the other issue of people not having any money for their retirement, which means a lot of people are going to have to live off the state, which is one of the main issues that is going on today, is that a lot of people are living off the state because they're living longer than life expectancy rate. The retirement age is 67. The reason it's 67 is because you're expected to die within the next 10 years. That's why they keep upping it, is because the life expectancy keeps growing. And if life expectancy keeps growing, they're going to have to keep upping it, and people are going to start getting pissed off. And when you don't have any money at the end of the day, then people are going to get completely pissed off. So it's just a bad long-term strategy, all things considered. But anyway, that turned into a rant somehow about the economy, as often my rants do. And anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And you want to say goodbye, Dennis?
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard him too much during that, but, you know, he was there. So, anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. This is Alpaca Patrol signing out. Peace, fools.